Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're in the last Alliance War of the season, War number 12, season 28, and we are rematched with SSx-1 Savage-Squad. So at the beginning of the season, the second war, we lost to these guys. Two of our battle groups did really well. One of them kind of blew up in our face, and yeah, we lost. So we're trying to get some revenge. And here we're going on node 26, Encroaching Stun, Power Reserve, and Stupefy. And J-Will, Jason, I know you're watching. There, I missed a parry at the very beginning, but you know what? Just gives me a little bit of power, and check this out. You're gonna get wrecked. So I'm cosmic boosted, and this Mysterio doesn't stand a chance. Before we can even get to the Encroaching Stun timer, we get off our L2, gives us all that power back. Special 3, boom, lights out. Enjoy the fireworks show. And yeah, we're gonna move on. That was a quick one. Yeah, but in all seriousness, there's some guys in this alliance that are buddies with some of our members, and you know, we wanted to win this one, but a little spoiler alert, they got the best of us again. And yeah, we need to owe them some revenge soon. So I'm going up path 9, which is not a path that I took this season, I don't think. Took some in the off season, but you know, here I'm just gonna try to block. Hopefully Magneto hits into my block with a full combo. I can retaliate. It's got window of opportunity stun, so I do not want to stun this guy. If I do stun him and he's got a shield up, I'm gonna get stunned back and I'm gonna get wrecked. And if I have any incinerate, Nova Flame damage on him, it's gonna get a little bit reflected back. And you're gonna notice here the stun timer is ticking, and I'm gonna end up dexing it off. And right here, I was trying to dex and I stunned, so luckily that stun timer was off. I do take a little bit of damage from the incinerate coming back at me, but my whole goal here is to let him hit into my block, and then I get some intercepts. Normally when he throws a heavy and goes unstoppable, if he doesn't have a bar of power, he's very, very likely to come dashing right back at you, so you can get a clean intercept. And yeah, all those smolders melted that Magneto. Pretty simple fight, but can easily be messed up. And then we still got the cosmic boosts on, and Cosmic Ghost Rider is going up against this Killmonger on node 45, window of opportunity stun, and empowered immunity. So I put a health pot in, and we're healing up. We're just gonna block bait his heavy, retaliate. We get the aptitude. I think the next one I'm going to go full combo and get the vigilance. No, I go power gain first and light off an L2 here. Getting the vigilance, getting the cruelty, the precision, boom, big damage. Hold the block, let them come at me, bait the heavy, and round 2 of the L2, lights out, dead. Cosmic Ghost Rider, whew, he's pretty cool. When he's boosted, he can do some crazy quick things. And then MCOC, I was supposed to apply a white Magneto pre-fight to that for some extra attack for my buddy Werewrym, but he forgot and was just kind of going with the flow, and he just takes out that MCOC with his Sentinel. He does really great work with Sentinel. He's an amazing Sentinel player, loves him, and Sentinel, he is a great champ. And then my only other contribution to this war, going in, putting a pre-fight on the Korg, and my buddy Demps goes in with his Jubilee, and he lights off a whole bunch of fireworks, kills the Korg. And then I don't show this, I don't think, but I ended up putting the white Magneto pre-fight on the boss as well. And for the boss, we got this Black Widow Deadly Origin boss, which is a kind of a weird and unique boss. And we got Ultima Theory on this guy. Ultima with his Moleman. The Black Widow didn't stand a chance. He's got that passive True Strike true accuracy, and whether she throws an L1. I mean, obviously he wants her to throw L2s because less specials to bait and deal with, drain the power on one special versus having to do two. She does get her evade charge on her special one. You can see here she's going to get it, but it's totally negated by Moleman's true accuracy passive. And you can build up some monster mass, which if you let her hit into your block, it allows you to retaliate and kind of intercept off of that, which is pretty easy and simple and awesome. And so far he's gotten some decent bleeds on. He's getting some nice intercepts in, and he will end up converting and going into frenzy and towards the end, and she is just going to melt all the bleeds, every hit, pretty awesome. So far halfway through, minute and a half, and I think he's gonna build up to a special 2 if I remember right. I watched this after it happened. He's got a decent amount of bleeds on, got the shock, and I think he finishes off with a special 2 into frenzy. Lots of special ones. Frenzy is ready. Here we go. Wants to make sure that it doesn't get too much monster mass so that he keeps that true accuracy up. And yeah, it's towards the very end. Maybe it doesn't throw off a special 2. Maybe I'm mistaken. But yeah, there we go. Blocks, triggers the frenzy, and then it's just bleed. Look at her just melt. Too bad he couldn't have gotten that off earlier, but no big deal. We get the solo. So all 12 wars this season, our battle groups soloed the boss cleanly, which is pretty cool. But this war we had some slip-ups. We died 10 times and we lost. It was 10-4. Really good job to Savage Squad. They did much better than the first round. We did a little bit better, but they totally smoked us, got the win. And as far as the season goes, you can see we ended up at rank 10, but then, as you all know, there were all those docks. We jumped 2 spots. We didn't get masters, losing those last couple spots. The last 2 out of the 3 wars on the last week didn't help. Yeah, we finished 8 on the season though. Decent, kind of low tier rating to start with, but Platinum 1 rank, number 8. For the war, I had 3 fights, which is kind of low, but it's alright. Teammates doing their work. 3 fights, 3 kills, no deaths. On the season, I have a total of 67 fights, 65 kills, and 4 deaths. So that's kind of like the lowest workload I've had in a long time, and the most deaths that I've had in quite a while. Kind of disappointing, but we've got a new dynamic with this group that I joined for this season. I really enjoy it. The guys are awesome, really skilled, and it's kind of nice to be able to share the workload. But yeah, we finished Platinum 1, number 8. We were hoping for Masters, but next season we're going to be starting off with our tier rating in the right spot. We'll get the multiplier pretty much for the whole season, and I think we're going to be set to hit Masters. But as far as this season goes, we got Platinum 1, number 8, which is nothing to sneeze at. So here, the next morning, I claimed my rewards, which they're pretty awesome rewards. The Nexus, 20,000 shards, all that stuff. Kind of go look at the leaderboard. We're almost at a 2,800 war rating. Congrats to Kenobi for taking the top spot. Here's how the leaderboard shook up. I got GT40 and New Nation getting the number 2 and 3 spot. Yeah, we claimed the rewards, And I actually had my nephew in town, Josh, and I said, hey, you want to open up some crystals for me? I need some good luck, and you can do it. So we go in, we open up the 2 basics first, because, you know, depending on what that gets, the Nexus selection might differ. So we go and open up these basics, and man, he got me some bangers, and I'm super stoked. So check this out. We go, we spin, and he's like, well, who do you want? I'm like, you know, I would love to get Magneto, Apocalypse. You know, rattled off a whole bunch of awesome champs, and he starts me out with an Omega Red. I thought I was going to stop on the Darkhawk. We got Omega Red. This is the first time, so he's not awakened yet, but man, I love Omega. It's been a long time since I've used my 5-star Omega, just because of the, you know, the roles that I've been playing for AQ and Alliance War. But man, I was super stoked to get Omega. And then next up, he's doing his little crazy crystal spin dance thing, and you know, I'm like, well, who else do you want? I'm like, I really want an AA. You know, there's a whole bunch of these champs in this crystal. I'm like, yeah, I'd like him. And I thought it was gonna stop on the Dormammu. It stops on Falcon. Super stoked to get that because it's brand new champ, and Falcon right out of the box without the awakening, he's still really solid. Obviously the awakening does help him a lot, but even without it, he's great, and I actually think I might just take him straight to rank 3 this week. We'll see though. And then last up, we're gonna get this Nexus crystal, and you know, I'm hoping for new champs or a good awakening, somebody that I can take to rank 3. And check this out: Hulk, Ragnarok, Wasp, and Mysterio, all awakened champs. Mysterio's at rank 3, Wasp is at rank 2, Gladiator Hulk is at rank 1, and I was kind of considering, do I put in Wasp, do I put in Mysterio? And since I already have Mysterio at rank 3 and he's on defense, I ended up choosing to go with Mysterio. Now, a little bit later on, Kabam announced that they have like the new attack tactics and defensive tactics for Alliance War, and it was going to be Untouchables, and Wasp is an evader. I actually might be ranking her up to rank 3, which is awesome. I love Wasp. I use her. She is like my farming machine. I use her pretty much every day. She's probably one of the most used champs that I have outside of like the high-end content. She is my workhorse for farming, but I might end up ranking her up to rank 3 and put her on defense, which will impact how I farm and all that kind of stuff, but not a big deal. I'll work out some other stuff. But yeah, so you know, I was talking, we were looking up SIG abilities at this point, saying, well, who's going to get the biggest benefit, and I ended up just going with Mysterio. And after we had opened up those crystals, he was like, you got any more crystals I can open? Because he was kind of excited about them. I'm like, yeah, here. We got 46,000 5-star shards. Go ahead and open up these. So we go and open them up, and we got a Killmonger to 120, and we got somebody else to 120. Who was the other ones? And we did get one new champ. Oh yeah, we got Sorcerer ranked up, sigged up, who's a rank 4. Killmonger's a rank 5, and then, oh yeah, Red Skull, he's a rank 3, got a 120, and then my last crystal, which I'm actually kind of excited about, finally get a 5-star Havoc. Yeah, I think we let this one just spin out. We got a Havoc, which I have as a rank 3, 6-star, but yeah, I use him as part of my farm team. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.